Make it a habit to let go of worry now so you don't feel powerless in the future. Feeling powerless is a natural part of being human. It's tied to our curiosity and desire for answers. We are curious human beings. But when we recognize that there is a higher power guiding us, one that loves and supports us, we can look at life through a new lens of compassion, ease, and acceptance.
Welcome to the Baggage Begun Healing Hearts and Minds podcast. I'm your host, Tami Mahmali, a spiritual guide and hypnotherapist. I'm here to guide you on this healing journey toward holistic and spiritual well-being with ease. Each week, we will dive deep into the realms of self-discovery, offering you valuable tips, strategies, and actionable steps to help you restore harmony in your mind, body, and soul.
Hey, and welcome to Baggage Begun Healing Hearts and Minds, the podcast where we dive deep into the emotional and spiritual aspects of healing, uncovering the layers that hold us back from living our fullest, most joyful lives. I am your host, Tami Mahmali, and today we are talking about something that affects all of us at one point or another: worry. But we are not just talking about the surface level. I am worried about my bills or I'm worried about my job. No, we are going deeper. Together, we are going to explore the spiritual roots of worry, how it's often passed down to us from childhood, generations ago, lifetimes ago, how it blocks our ability to manifest the life we want, and most importantly, how we can let it go through the power of hypnosis and energy work. How worry begins. Let's start at the beginning. Nobody teaches us how to deal with worry when we are young. Often, it's something we absorb from our parents or caregivers. If they lived in a constant state of fear, worried about money, relationships, or even their own self-worth, those worries became the environment we grew up in. As children, our subconscious mind is like a sponge, soaking up everything around us. If your parents often said things like, "We cannot afford it," or "What if something bad happens?" you may have internalized these beliefs. Over time, worry becomes second nature, a mental habit we don't even realize we have formed. What worry looks like in your life. As adults, worry shows up in so many ways. It looks like sleepless nights, racing thoughts, and knot in your stomach that won't go away. It's the inner dialogue that says, "What if I'm not good enough?" Or, "What if everything falls apart?" Here's the thing: worry is not just a mental habit, it's a spiritual block. Worry creates energetic resistance. I'm gonna repeat: energetic resistance, a kind of wall between us and the things we really want and desire. Instead of manifesting abundance, joy, or love, we attract more of what we are afraid of. You may ask why? Because what we focus on expands. When we are caught in the loop of worry, anxiousness, we are essentially telling the universe, "This is what I want more of," even if it's the last thing we truly desire. Because our thoughts create our emotions, and our emotions leads to our actions. The spiritual damage of worry. Worry doesn't just affect your mind. It impacts your spirit and your body. Basically, your worry affects you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. It drains your energy, leaving you feeling depleted, disconnected, and hopeless. In many cases, it can even be a burden you're carrying from past lives, from past lifetimes. Imagine that lifetimes of worry imprinted on your soul, showing up in this life as a constant state of fear and doubt. This kind of chronic worry disconnects us from our higher selves, from God, and from the divine flow of life. It keeps us small, stuck, and unable to fully trust that we are supported by a higher power. Often, the source of our worry lies in our thoughts. Let's be honest, most of us are more inclined to imagine the worst case scenario in any given situation. Anyways, I used to do that. It's almost like a mental safety net, a way to prepare for potential hardships. But this habit, though seemingly protective, often works against us. Our thoughts dictate our emotions, which in turn shape our state of mind. This cycle determines how we feel and the actions we take. If we consistently sink into doom and gloom, we create a reality based on fear rather than endless possibilities. A mentor of mine once shared a profound insight. Worry is living nonstop in a future that has not been created yet. I'm going to repeat because I think it's profound. Worry is living nonstop in a future that has not been created yet. Think about that. When we worry, we are expending emotional energy on scenarios that may never happen. And here's something important: worry is not love. You might say, but I worry about my kids, my partner, my work, or the state of the world. That's because I care. Yet, worrying doesn't help them. It doesn't solve the problem. In fact, it does the opposite. It sends out negative energy vibrations that harms us and our surroundings. It creates a cycle of negativity that can manifest in physical and emotional pain, discord, and even disease. Studies have shown that chronic stress and worry can lead to autoimmune disorders and other health challenges because the energy of worry gets trapped in our bodies and the body remembers everything. Worry is essentially taking negative thoughts and magnifying them with emotions. And here's a powerful truth: to create the reality we desire, our thoughts and emotions must be aligned. So when we worry, we are using this powerful alignment against ourselves, attracting what we fear instead of what we actually want. Why do we worry so much? One of the biggest reasons is the fear of the unknown. But think about this. If you knew that your future held everything you have ever desired, love, abundance, health, success, would you still worry? Of course not. You will live in the present moment, welcoming life with the joy and confidence of knowing that the unknown holds endless possibilities and magic. Now, if you feel powerless, consider this. People who have been given terminal diagnosis often live their remaining time with remarkable freedom and inspiration. They let go of fear because they know that their time is limited. They start following their hearts and live as if every day is their last. And in some cases, you hear that these people actually heal. Why? Because they stopped worrying and start living. We have been conditioned to believe that life must be hard, that we must suffer, sacrifice, and toil endlessly for a better future. But I urge you to question this mindset. Fear of the unknown doesn't protect us, it limits us. So open your heart to the infinite possibilities that exist beyond fear. Make it a habit to let go of worry now so you don't feel powerless in the future. Feeling powerless is a natural part of being human. It's tied to our curiosity and desire for answers. We are curious human beings. But when we recognize that there is a higher power guiding us, one that loves and supports us, we can look at life through a new lens of compassion, ease, and acceptance. Letting go of worry doesn't mean ignoring reality. It means trusting that you are supported on this journey. It means creating a life you desire rather than attracting what you fear. How letting go of worry changes everything. Worry is not permanent, it's learned behavior. Through hypnosis and energy work, you can reprogram your subconscious mind and clear worry from your spirit, and it's just phenomenal. Tools create new deep soul level reset that are freeing you from the grip of your worry and fear. How to let go of worry? So, first, if you notice that you are worried, you can pause, acknowledge the worry when it arises, pause and ask God or a higher power to help you release it, just as you would with any bad habit or addiction. Second, practice deep breathing. Take slow, intentional breaths to ground yourself in the present moment and focus on living in the here and now. Third, trust your intuition. Listen to your inner wisdom, guidance, and follow the desires of your soul with confidence, with the knowing that everything is possible for you. Fourth, embrace Emuna. Stay in a state of belief that everything is possible for you. Trust that the universe is supporting your journey. Fifth, stay creative and take action. Keep yourself in the flow of creativity by taking small, consistent actions every day to move forward and create the life you want. Here are simple daily practical tools that you can use daily to ease your worry. You can use to practice this daily affirmation. Every time worry creeps in, say to yourself, I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. I trust that everything is working out for my highest good. And then you can visualize your life free of worry each morning or each moment to set a positive tone for the day. After all, every time you worry, you create stagnation, procrastination, pain, and even disease. These are the universe's ways of telling you it's time to change and move forward. When you align with creativity and possibility, the universe supports you. I've seen this happen countless times. When you let go of worry, you open the door for miracles, solutions, and opportunities to flow into your life. Trust me, the universe will hold your hand and guide you to success. How letting go of worry changes everything. Here is the good news. Worry is not permanent. It's not part of who you are. It's something you learned. And what's learned can be unlearned through tools like hypnosis and energy work. I already mentioned that. We can get to the root cause of the worry, whether it's from this life or carried over from lifetimes ago, generations ago, and we can reprogram it after we learn the lesson. We can reprogram it to the desired result. Hypnosis helps reprogramming the subconscious mind, replacing those old fear-based patterns with new empowering beliefs. So we let go of the limiting beliefs and we program ourselves to new empowering beliefs. Energy work, on the other hand, clears the blocks that keep worry logged in our spirit, restoring balance and flow. These methods create a kind of deep soul level reset, freeing us from the grip of worry, and I love them. It changed my life. Now, let's take a moment to identify where worry might be showing up in your life. If you can grab a journal or just close your eyes and reflect as I ask these questions. If you are driving, please don't close your eyes. 1. What are you most worried about right now? Write it down or just think about it. Is it related to money, relationships, your health, or something else? Where do you think this worry comes from? Was it something you learned from your parents, your environment, your teachers, or maybe past experience? Third, how does this worry make you feel physically? Do you feel it in your chest, your stomach, or your head? Fourth, what has this worry cost you? Think about the energy, joy, or opportunities it has taken from your life. Fifth, what would your life look like without this worry? Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling free, trusting, and light. How will things change? What would your life look like without this worry? How would you feel if you were free? I encourage you to take a moment and think about it, and if you can, even journal. Before we wrap up, I would love to guide you to a short guided meditation that can be incredibly powerful to release some of the worry you have been holding on to. If you're in a state and comfortable place, close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Now place your hand on your heart and imagine a soft golden light filling your chest. This light represents peace, trust, and divine support. With each breath, see this golden light expanding, gently pushing out any heavy or dark energy. This is your worry leaving your body. Breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe, silently repeat after me. I release what no longer serves me. I trust in the divine timing of my life. I am supported, safe, and free. Take a few more breaths here, letting yourself feel lighter and more connected to the flow of life. When you're ready, open your eyes and know that you have just taken a beautiful step toward releasing worry. These exercises are powerful first steps, but sometimes worry is rooted so deeply in our subconscious that it feels impossible to release on our own. That's where hypnosis and energy work can make all the difference. Together, we can uncover the origins of your worry, whether it's from childhood or beyond, lifetimes ago, generations ago, and reprogram your subconscious mind to trust, believe, and thrive. Before we close today, I want to share a prayer with you. Prayer has such a beautiful way of inviting divine support into our lives and reminding us that we are not carrying our burdens alone. So, if it feels right to you, place your hands over your heart or simply close your eyes as I speak these words. Dear God, higher power and universe, I surrender my worries to you. Take from me the fears and doubts that weigh on my heart. Replace them with trust in your divine plan, with faith in your guidance, and with the peace that suppresses all understanding. Help me to release what no longer serves me, so I may walk freely and joyfully on the path you have set for me. I trust that I am supported, safe, and deeply loved. Thank you for your endless love and grace. Amen. Take a deep breath and let this prayer settle into your heart, knowing that with every word, you are letting go of something heavy and making space for something beautiful. Growing up, even as a kid, I often saw my parents worry about money, about the future, about whether we would be all okay. As a child, I didn't understand that I was absorbing their fear. But as I grew older, I noticed the patterns: self-doubt, a tendency to overthink, and fear of taking risks. It wasn't until I discovered the power of the subconscious mind and started clearing my own baggage through hypnosis and energy work that everything changed. That's why I am a big believer of this practice. Suddenly, I could see worry for what it was: an illusion. It wasn't real, and when I let it go, I finally made space for trust in myself, trust in God, and trust in the divine timing of life. Even science backed this up. Dr. Joe Dispenza, I'm sure you all know about him, in his book Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, explains how our thoughts and emotions create our reality. He describes worry as a low-frequency emotion, literally rewiring the brain to expect negative outcomes. But when we change our thoughts, we change our energy, and when we change our energy, we take different actions that lead to change. When you stop worrying, something miraculously happens. You make a space for trust. Trust in the universe, trust in yourself, and trust in the idea that everything is working out for you, your highest good. This is when manifestation becomes possible because your energy is no longer tangled, stuck in fear and doubt. You are open, aligned, and ready to receive. Thank you so much for joining me today on Baggage Begun, Healing Hearts and Minds. We have explored the roots of worry, how it holds us back, and the power of letting go. As we close, I want to leave you with this reminder. You are not alone in your healing journey. Worry may feel like a lifelong companion, but it doesn't have to be. Through hypnosis, energy work, and spiritual trust, you can release it and step into a life of freedom and joy. If you're ready to go deeper, I would love to support you, whether it's clearing childhood baggage, reprogramming old beliefs, or connecting more deeply to your higher power. I'm here to help. You can contact me directly to start your journey to worry-free, trust-filled life. Until next time, take care of your heart, your mind, and your spirit. Remember, you are so deeply loved and supported. If you have been carrying the weight of worry, whether it's from your childhood, your environment, or even past life, know that you don't have to worry. You don't need to carry it anymore. Letting go of worry is not just possible, it's life-changing. And if you're ready to take that step, I will be honored to guide you through hypnosis and energy work. I've helped so many people release their worries and reconnect with their higher power. And I know this, when you let go of worry, you don't just heal your mind, you heal your spirit. Thank you so much for joining me today on Baggage Began, Healing Hearts and Minds. If this episode resonated with you and you're ready to dive deeper into your healing journey, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact me directly, and together we'll explore how to release worry and create space for trust and joy. Until next time, take care of your heart, your mind, and your spirit.
If you're curious and want to dive deeper, you are in the right space. I ask you to look within for all the things that you want to do, be, and have. Join me at the Baggage Begun Healing Hearts and Minds podcast with new episodes every Wednesday as we discover the path towards healing and transformation.